Hey there, Chumash loving peeps. It's another Tuesday night. It's another time to hang out and explore possibilities. I hear one of our topics this week is conflict resolution, and I would like to give you a tip that I picked up from some FBI hostage negotiators. Shut up, FBI hostage negotiators. I came across this slide from a training program for FBI hostage negotiators. And it had this 5-step little process for leading to behavioral change. And I'm going to try to work the magic of the internet to drop it in to see if I can show it to you on the screen. So if you see it, I'm a genius, and if not, I'm a dodo head. But what I want to make sure that you know that when we are having a conflict with someone, our tendency is that we want to hurry up and influence them. We want to get them to change their mind. We want to get them to change their behavior. And while possibilities might exist to do that, according to people who work with hostages, the best chance you have of influencing somebody's thinking or feeling or behavior is you have to start off with 3 things. You have to start off with incredibly active listening, empathy, building empathy with somebody so they feel like you know what it's like to see things from their perspective, to be in their shoes, and then building rapport, them feeling like you and them are on the same page about at least some things. Now imagine having to do that with somebody who is killing people or threatening to. But that's how it works. So I want you to be thinking about conflict you are inevitably going to have with your with other people in orientation, involved with orientation, and certainly with some of the students you're going to be working with. Your wowies. And if you can become obsessed starting today until September with noticing your listening skills, noticing when you're better at listening and when you're worse. Usually when we're in conflict, we're not at our best. We're like, we don't listen as much as we wait. We're like, So what I'm saying, and we've got to get better at that. So become obsessed with working on your listening skills so that you can really hear what the other person is saying. And you will do 2 or 3 things if you do that well. 1, you will let people get a lot of their initial frustration out. And a lot of times if you let them vent, that brings them down a notch. Secondly, it invites them to feel heard. And very often, one of the biggest problems, especially when there's conflict, when you're telling somebody they can't do something, when you're telling something that what they're doing is wrong, part of them knows. But they feel frustrated by that. And letting them be heard often gets out some of the frustration as well. Finally, what you can do if you're listening really well and you're not just waiting till they're done and you're not thinking about what you're going to say, you actually can build a better case for your perspective, for your side, because you're hearing what their concerns are. And you might choose different arguments or different points to make based on what their concerns are instead of what you think their concerns are. Now I'm at 3.5 minutes, and I've been trying to keep these to 3 minutes, but sometimes you get the ripples guy going, and he doesn't know how to stop. So hang in there. We're starting to get close to the end there, so you only got a few more weeks, and I will see you next week with another video, okay?